Okay, Mystery Maverick. I'm all about proof. And you said on my comment that I messaged a third party threatening you. Right? Well, fortunately, I have all those messages. Starting with this first one where I sent him a copy of what you posted under someone else's video. But first, let's take a look at your comment. Now, I don't delete your comments from my page. When I put up something that you get incorrect, you delete it, and you said I called you a liar. No, you're incorrect. You were lying. Wanell never fell asleep in his cruiser. But this is what you posted just a day ago. Oh, like you messaging a third party and threatening me. The only one that I've spoke to about this is our friend that you know. Right? Or on my first video when you came on my page calling me a liar. No, I said you were incorrect. I said you can't tell lies like these. You said Waddell was asleep in his cruiser, and he wasn't. That is not a civilized debate. You cannot tell lies like that. You can't sit and say, well, he was obviously napping in his cruiser. You can't do that. I debated with you for over 5 hours on your friends. No, you didn't debate with me at all. You've never debated with me. You've spoken with me about this case, and I act respectful on his page. Promoting your channel. No, what I do is I take these videos that people put up, and I share them, and then they go in my Facebook groups where us nons, we just tear them apart because you're basing it on misinformation. So sharing your video doesn't do you any good at all. There's more people that feel she is guilty than there are that don't. And when you do things like this, it shows how supporters support. Oh, like you messaging a third party and threatening me. Well, I have all those messages, and they start here. This is where it starts. This is how my messages started. All I did was send him what you said. Now let's look at the misinformation that you put in here. Now, everybody that knows me and knows this case knows that you're fucking wrong here, okay? Now, she went to somebody that Rel had come at me that I just ignored the guy. Dumpy Dump's boyfriend. We all know who that is. Willis Bryan has put up huge efforts into harassing Darlie's family. Huge efforts? I put up huge efforts of putting that down years ago. We used to fight. But you got to remember, I'm the first one that got a message from Darlie Key when my son got arrested. That's when we made amends. Because you're stupid. You don't know what you're talking about. He supports his own son, to which there is zero doubt of his guilt. Yeah, because I put everything up for everybody to see that. Everybody knows I know he's guilty, you dumbass. Accusing of others of lying when he neglects to tell the truth about his own son. I put up every bit of it. Everybody saw me tell the truth. I was the only one in my family that didn't support him. I turned him into the police. You should know your shit. I walked him down to the police. I turned him in. I was a witness for the prosecution. Okay, so she goes on about this, which I put every single document, every bit of the court, all that was up on my channel. This is what she does. This is my first post about it to that message that you said. This is what some Darlie supporters do when they are caught lying and maximizing the case. Okay? That's part of what she said. BryanSt.John, son, Ryan Luke, was convicted of the murder of an innocent 2-year-old baby boy who he had previously been arrested of child abuse towards. He was accused of it before, but so were other family members. They didn't know who did it. He was in the care of their family members. He tried to evade police and has never shown any remorse, even attempted to relinquish blame on the others. He didn't try to evade police. I turned him into police. And no, he's never said that he did it. But anyways, all this stuff that she put up is stuff that I posted, right? This is a Darlie supporter. Not to mention lying. 1, I turned my sin in. 2, I do not support his innocence. I've totally posted publicly about his guilt, blah, 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 blah. This is the response. I have no control over what she does. And she shouldn't have done this. I sincerely hope that you believe I had nothing to do with it. I know he had nothing to do with it. Do you see the desperation trying to make Darlie look innocent? All because I caught her saying what Waddell was asleep. I was never nasty to her. She gets too defensive when someone challenges her. Did I make her look silly? Yes. Well, I'm not having it. I didn't harass the family. They saw me posting my thoughts and came at me. They were pissed I left support and started on me right away for that. When I left support, that family came at me relentlessly. I can handle and appreciate my anti-Darlie supporter who is civil. Now the Nons have seen all this with Tara, and it's a pattern. When I call them out on a misfact, it's what supporters do. This type of shit makes Darlie look guilty when people deflect. Yes, it does make Darlie look bad. I'd like a chance to confront her about my son's case. I'm going to make her look awful, dude. Anything she says about Darlie being innocent is going to be laughed at. I'm seeing Darlie's house today at 7. When I talk to Tara, I would definitely say something about this. Yeah, because she's lying about it now, how it went down with my son. I turned my son in. I don't run like saying he's innocent. I support him because that's blah, blah, blah. He's my son. I talked to Tara, I messaged her, and she's going to remove what she had said, and I told her all she's doing is making Darlie look bad. I also told her to leave it alone. And some say Darlie was convicted on character assassination. See, Rich? I won the debate with Tara because instead of answering the question about something she put out about Darlie that was incorrect, instead of accepting that, she attacks and tries to defame my character. It's too typical. This is what a lot of supporters have done over the years when they failed. Tara looks really dumb. Check the comments below this video. They're still there. That's how Darlie supporters make Darlie look guilty. So she goes to a man who hates white people, who came after my job, my kids, my wife, and tell him I'm obsessed with Darlie and that I declared war. She's a fucking liar, dude. I never thought I would have a problem being friendly with you on your channel, but you have that lying piece of shit up there. I never had any issue with you and your support of Darlie. This is what I get when I'm respectful. If they get checked, it's a false thing they upload. They say I harassed to go after her, blah, 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 bring up my son. This is what they do. Now, the Rich was, went down. Okay, but there's absolutely no threat there to a third party. Mystery Maverick. Making Darlie look bad. Mystery Maverick. There's no threat there. Where did I threaten you at? That's what you said I did, right? Let's take a look over here. What'd you say? Oh, like you messaging a third party and threatening me? That's the only time I ever messaged him about it. Huh? You don't know your shit. Darlie's guilty as fuck. So how about you come up on a panel with me and you and I can civilly debate this? How about that? You can come on my show any day and bring your bullshit with you. Darlie's guilty as fuck. And you are a liar. Because nobody got a threat from me about you. You can't post it because it never happened. You're a liar. Bye-bye now.